Alrighty, so I have something planned for today that's a little bit different than what I would normally do. The plan for today is I would like to make a couple of camera test videos. So I'm not going to tell you which camera I'm using. The microphone I'm using is going to be obvious. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a test with this camera. We're going to call this one camera 1. After this, we're going to go to camera 1 and excuse me. After this, we're going to go to camera 2. And with camera 2, we're going to still use this same microphone. And then I'm going to do a third test. And with that test, we're going to do camera 2 with microphone 2. So I'm kind of experimenting with the idea of using a camera. There, I have two cameras. I'm not sure which one is better. So I'm going to run a test to see which one I like better. And I'd like to hear which one you like better as well. And then I'm kind of messing around with maybe getting this microphone out from in front of me. The sound on this microphone is probably the best sound that I'll ever be able to get out of any microphone. I like the way it picks up the lows of my voice. I really like the sound of this microphone. It's a professional grade microphone. But I'm experimenting with the idea of maybe getting this microphone completely out of my way so that I can just talk to you, and I'll have a microphone that's actually going to be either on the camera or behind the camera. And it actually does a pretty good job with the sound, but I'm just interested in your take. So when we get to the end of this video, we're going to vote, and you're going to vote on setup number 1, 2, or 3. Setup number 1 is the one that you're watching now. This is with my camera number 1 and microphone number 1. So anyway, I'm going to go and wrap this up. We'll switch things out. I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, so stuff that you cannot see behind the scenes is that I'm having a lot of technical difficulties here. I'm not sure which of these versions you're going to get to see, so bear with me. I think this might be the right one. So now we are using camera number 2 with microphone number 1. I have also had to use the audio offset, so I think my lips and the voice and the camera might all be synced up now. Just some weird settings and stuff that I have to screw with. So one thing to know about camera number 2 is that, flat out, it's a nicer camera. The video quality should be better. I'm just curious if it's significantly better that I have to change my setup everywhere I go, because this is the camera that I take when I go on the road, and I film all my donut reviews and stuff like that on there. Hopefully you're listening to this microphone, which is a very good microphone. It's the microphone I like using, and I like having it in front of me while I talk. It's just, I don't know if it gets in the way or not. So you guys, when you get to the spot where we're using the second microphone, which is not going to be in front of me, you can tell me whether or not the audio quality is good enough to take this out of the way, or if you think it's really important that I have really good audio and I leave this microphone here in front of me. So this is going to be test number 2, which is camera number 2 and microphone number 1. So make sure you vote in the comments down below. Thank you. Alrighty, so this should be test number 3. I'm having a devil of a time trying to get these things to work. I don't know if this is the one that's going to make it into the video or not, but here we go. So test number 3 is going to be camera number 2 and microphone number 2. This is a microphone that is attached to the camera, so I don't have anything in front of me. There's nothing disrupting your view, and I don't know if you guys think this looks better or not. Personally, I kind of like having the microphone stand in front of me. It gives me something to hang on to, because sometimes I get a little scared, and I need that teddy bear to kind of hide behind when I'm talking to you guys. The other thing is that the audio quality of microphone number 1 should be significantly better than the audio quality for this microphone. This is the microphone that I use when I'm recording my donut reviews and all that stuff in my truck, or if I'm sitting out on my back porch. But when I'm down here in the basement, I think the sound bounces around quite a bit, and you don't quite get the audio quality that I would expect to have in my videos. So this is option number 3. It's going to be camera number 2 with microphone number 2. Down in the comments below, let me know which camera setup you like the best. Thank you. Alrighty, so we're going to call this one test number 4. This is going to be camera number 2 with microphone number 1. And another interesting thing that I did was I turned off the lights that I use when I'm normally recording. The camera number 1 is a little bit less expensive of a camera, and it needs a lot more light in order to work. Here, let me close this little. So this is going to be camera number 2, which has a lot of different features, and it automatically adjusts for light. And when I turn off the lights above me, you're looking at just the light that's given off by my computer monitors. So I'm not really sure. I can't like stare at the monitor right now when I'm talking. So I don't know if it's going to be a little bit blurry, if there's a little bit of motion blur. But I thought it was kind of a cool look, and I wanted your take and your opinion on whether or not you think I should record this way from time to time. So there we go. Thanks for your input. This is option number 4. I'll talk to you soon. Alrighty, so I just got back from my editing software where I took the 4 clips that I made previously, put them into a video, and I realized I forgot to kind of wrap everything up and make a conclusion. So, in conclusion, please let me know in the comments down below what your favorite clips were, or what your favorite video and audio combination was. If you need a reminder, option number 1 was camera number 1 with microphone number 1. Option number 2 was camera number 2 and microphone number 1. That's what you're watching right now. Option number 3 was camera number 2 with microphone number 2. The microphone number 2 is on top of the camera. So it captures, it's a shotgun mic. It's not a mic that's like this. But once you get used to it, you might decide, hey, I like being able to watch you without your face buried in that microphone. So that might be an option for some people. The 4th option was just a change in lighting. What I did is I turned off all of my overhead and professional lights, and I just used the light from my monitors. I thought that it actually did a pretty good job of lighting me up, although I can't really see what I'm doing, so I couldn't see the keyboard very well. But that might be an option for videos where I'm just kind of talking to you all if I don't have news stories or things up on the screen. And oddly enough, what you're watching right now is I've turned off my studio lights, and this is just the lighting in my basement. It actually does a pretty good job. I'm a little surprised. I've got a couple $100 worth of lights in here that I might not need. Who knows? Anyway, vote down below in the comments. Let me know what your favorite combos are. I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate everyone who's helping me become better, help me do better at what I'm doing. I want to be more entertaining for you guys and attract a better audience. And if you guys like what I'm doing, I really appreciate the help that you can give me. So make sure you comment down below with your favorite combination. And tomorrow I should be back to our regularly scheduled programs. Thank you.